I told my daughter the real reason her grandmother was never allowed in our house. My daughter Nora came home from school last Tuesday holding a Mother's Day card her teacher made the class write. She asked if she could mail it to Grandma Ruth. She said every other kid in her class had a grandma they could visit, and she wanted to know why she didn't. I told her Grandma Ruth lived far away and made choices that kept her from us. Nora didn't accept that answer. Dad, I'm 13. I'm not stupid. Just tell me what she did. I looked at my wife. She set down the dish towel and nodded once. We'd always promised ourselves we'd tell her when she was old enough to carry the truth. Maybe this was the moment. I sat Nora down in the living room. My hands felt cold. 8 years ago, when you were 5, Grandma Ruth was supposed to watch you for the afternoon. Your mom and I had a doctor's appointment. Just 2 hours. Okay, Nora said. She showed up late. She'd been drinking. We didn't know. She seemed fine when we left. Nora's face didn't move. While we were gone, she put you in her car and drove to a bar across town. She left you in the back seat in August, windows up, for almost an hour. A woman in the parking lot heard you crying and called the police. They broke the window to get you out. Your lips were blue. You spent 2 nights in the hospital. Nora sat very still. Grandma Ruth told the police it was a misunderstanding. She told us she'd only gone in for a minute. We found out later from the bartender she'd had 4 drinks and was trying to pay her tab. She never apologized. Not once. She told your mom we were overreacting. She told the family we were keeping you from her out of spite. Nora asked the question I'd been dreading. Is that why I'm scared of hot cars? Yes. Is that why I have the breathing thing? The doctor said probably. Is that why mom cries on my birthday sometimes? I couldn't answer. My wife put her hand on Nora's shoulder. Your grandmother almost killed you and pretended it was nothing. That's why she's not welcome here. Nora stood up slowly. She went to her room and closed the door. The next morning she asked if she could borrow my old phone. Said she wanted to practice taking photos for art class. I didn't think twice about it. 4 days later, my aunt called me at 6 in the morning. What did your kid do to Ruth? I had no idea what she meant. My aunt said someone had printed out a full packet. Hospital records from August 2017. The police report. The bartender's statement from the original investigation. A photo of Nora in the hospital bed with an oxygen tube. The packets had been mailed to every single member of Grandma Ruth's Bridge Club, her pastor, the assisted living director where she volunteered with children, her 3 best friends, her sister in Ohio. Each packet had a single sentence on the cover page. Ask her why her granddaughter has asthma. Grandma Ruth was asked to stop volunteering by lunchtime. Her Bridge Club uninvited her by Wednesday. Her pastor requested a private meeting. Her sister stopped returning her calls. I hung up and walked into the kitchen. Nora was making toast. Did you send those packets? She buttered her toast carefully. I didn't lie about anything. I just made sure her friends knew who was watching their grandchildren. I should have been furious. I should have told her this wasn't her decision to make. Instead, I sat down across from her. How did you even get the hospital records? Nora took a bite of her toast. They're in the blue folder in your filing cabinet. You told me last year that's where my important papers are, if anything ever happened to you. My wife walked in and saw our faces. What happened? Nora put her plate in the sink. Grandma Ruth is having a hard week. I helped. She picked up her backpack and left for school. Grandma Ruth called that evening from a number I didn't recognize. She was sobbing. She said her whole life had collapsed in 3 days. She said she didn't understand why now. After all these years, I told her she's old enough to read the police report herself. Then I hung up. Nora came home from school today with a pamphlet about a summer art program. First time she's asked for anything in years. I didn't ask how she paid the application fee. She just smiled and said she'd been babysitting on weekends. She's been saving since she was 11.